to achieve your goals, you have to understand how to manage your time, your focus, how to be productive. And when we talk about productivity, it's about like how we are managing ourselves. And today's world depends. I mean, in today's world, your success depends on how productive you are. And this is a new program for creators to help organize ourselves. This is going to be mind-blowing. Just before this stream, I decided to check out how many actually productivity systems there are. And I've been shocked, deeply shocked, that there are 100 and plus productivity systems and methods. And I know just maybe and practiced maybe 10. So there is no wonder why it's not working for us. But the main topic that I want to discuss here is how to find actually what works for you. I'm working on a book that I want to release by the end of this year. God willing, I'm working on it. So I want to release it by the end of this year on productivity system that works for you. And that's why I will do this series of streams to discuss with you the topics that I'm putting in this book. This book was born from the depth of my heart, from pain that I went through. I was trying to align with different productivity systems for years. And nothing worked. Not like it didn't work all the time, but every productivity system worked for time and then it failed. And it brought a lot of disappointment because you think that the problem is in you. And yes, actually the problem is in me because I have neurodivergent mind. I am sure that there are some people that are watching me that you can think about yourself, that your mind is not functioning the way other people's minds function, and you feel yourself like you are out of the place all the time. Maybe you feel like something is not working well for you. Why other people can organize themselves, why they can come in time to their work, why they can submit their projects in time, why it's so easy for them to just sit and start working on the project. And why for you it's so difficult. Why do you have to put so much energy into doing a simple task, and you're going around this task procrastinating and trying to prove yourself that it's important and you have to start working on it, and then time passes, you've lost time, you start working on the task, and it turns out the task was not that difficult. You finished it within like 2 hours, but you were procrastinating for 1 month. What's happening? Why you couldn't apply the Pomodoro technique? Why you couldn't apply the time blocking? Why the things didn't work for you? Those productivity systems and methods, they are all good. They have been created by someone. There is always an author of a productivity system and method, and someone applied to them to themselves or to coach and things like that. And it doesn't work for you, so you wonder that you are strange. And I'm sure that everyone, independently of either you are ADHD, neurodivergent, maybe you are in the autism spectrum, it doesn't matter. In any time in your life, you can deal with executive function issues, and that's what we are going to talk about in this playlist series of videos. So after the end of this video, there will be another and another video that will help us to understand how the executive function works. What do we need to understand about our own abilities and executive functions of our brain? How does it work? Because executive function doesn't work the same for everyone. and what we can do with it, how we actually can apply productivity systems to our life and ensure to get results. Very simple. So we will just learn which systems work for us and build our own systems. So then the question is, if there is 100 systems already, let me just show it to you. Look, I'm not inventing it. Look, there are 120 plus systems and methods, and many of them you know. And I have asked ChatGPT to organize them by type. So there are time management systems. Like you could hear Pomodoro technique, time blocking, time boxing, 52-17 rule, flow time. There is a very popular now the word time locking in. Everyone they want to know how to lock in. So many different systems. I've just gone through few of time management systems. There are more systems. There are prioritization systems, like which task to choose, which task to give priority to, as you could hear about 80-20 rule, Pareto rule, yeah, and things like this. Look at this. There are so many. You see, Pareto principle is just number 34. There are so many. And here is the task and project management. So how do you organize your projects? There is very popular framework, Getting Things Done. All those are frameworks. And then goal setting systems, because for you to be productive you need to know towards what you are getting productive. Then the habit building systems, also productivity system, and you could hear about atomic habits, habit loop created by what's his name? I don't remember, doesn't matter right now. Then another one, James Clear, I remember now. Now, the focus and distraction control systems, 14 different systems to allow you to focus. Anti-procrastination systems, 16. Mindset and decision systems, 11. Includes first principles thinking, inversion thinking, things in risk-reward framework, things like that. Workflow optimization, energy management, and workflow optimization, energy management, total 149 productivity systems and frameworks and methods. 149. I actually had to put 150 systems on this thumbnail. Imagine how many systems, and we still are procrastinating. We still are not productive enough, because you see, everything depends in our life on productivity. Your salary at work depends on productivity. Your outcome in academic institution depends on your productivity. Everything in life depends on productivity. Even you going to the gym depends on productivity. And this started in industrial era. Of course, in the past it was important how much crops your land produced, this kind of productivity, but you didn't have to track your time use. How did you convert every minute? But now we are living in the era when we are converting every minute, and we don't give ourselves a rest, because we are racing against other people's productivity. And this brings a lot of depression. It brings a lot of crisis in your own in your self-esteem, crisis to your self-identity, because you can't keep up with everything that is happening in around in this world. And especially now with in the AI era, things are going to be worse and worse, because we think that AI is going to help us to be more productive, but it also requires you another productivity management systems. So, do we actually need to create another system? Do we actually need another framework? Do we need another speaker on TED talking about what works? Do we need another doctor of science and philosophy saying what they have found about the brain and which productivity system is the best for now? Do we actually need this? From one perspective, yes, we need to know what works the best right now, but the best work that you can do for yourself is actually to understand what works personally for you. There is no two people on earth with the same brain. And productivity system is your brain executing different tasks that you want to achieve. So not everyone has the same brain. I mean, everyone has different brain, different performance, and we need to learn to accept ourselves so that we can manage time, manage our motivation, our organizational skills to put in use, to have discipline. The most difficult for everyone is discipline and things like this. So idea that I have is that you need to be your own scientist. You need to learn yourself. You need to understand how your own brain works so that you can understand which productivity systems and when do you use them. So you don't use one productivity system all the time. It's not going to be possible because our executive function is fluctuating. We cannot be same productive today and yesterday and tomorrow. It's not possible because we are living beings. We are not machines. I remember when I started my coaching groups, I demanded from everyone to perform on the way I perform. So I was demanding everyone to be a soldier in my army. Imagine. Let me remove this internet issue from here. I have internet issue. I hope you can. I have so many dropped frames. 1.5. My God, I don't know even if you can see what I'm saying. So, anyways, I will round up this stream because of this technical issue. I'm so sorry, but the one point I wanted to leave you with that we need to understand what and when works for us, because every day we cannot be same productive. So I was in the situation when I didn't understand this before. I couldn't understand that everyone performs differently independently of their desire to perform. Sometimes life happens and your brain functions differently. You have to respect your own brain. And you have to understand how it works. And only with in this cooperation with your brain, only in admitting that your brain is a tool that has to be used properly, only then you can actually reach any heights that you want. And this 2+ years or 3 years of coaching experience, and even more, maybe 3+ years of coaching experience, I have put in these books on productivity system that works for you. So it cannot be covered in one stream, and because of the technical issue, most probably I'm not going to be able to do this. So I will see you next Friday. Join me next Friday. And don't forget also to subscribe so that you get notification. And you see, every time you are joining, right where you are watching from. It's important for me to understand the geography and improve this number, help to grow this number. It's not a number of 133 subscribers. This is not a number. This is lives. This is 133 lives that this channel and what we are sharing here in this community is going to change and to give a new perspective, give tools, give solutions, give assistance to. So this is This is why we are here. We are here to equip you to be influential public figure, to be an influencer on a mission, creator on a mission, a person who is not here to dance on camera, but to leave a legacy in this life. This is what I equip you to do, and there will be more people joining me in live streams as guests, team members who will be sharing their experiences. So don't forget to subscribe, and for this topic I will see you next Friday, and every Friday for at least 12 weeks we are going to discuss productivity. So I'm waiting for you next Friday. Thank you for joining, and bye bye.